Hello. Um, I am going to show you how to make this cake today. This is a lace cake. It's a 6x6. It's very simple and really, really pretty. And you can dress it up with flowers, put it on a nice like white cake stand. This is like wedding material right here, let me tell you. It's very pretty. So, so my three top selling colors of cakes are white, pink, and black. And so I'm making an all white one. Okay. So you take a 6x6 styrofoam and, you know, we're going to lay lace over the top of this. And honestly, I think that you could actually get away with not putting any spackle on it. But I spackled it. Okay, so I frosted it first and I let it dry. Okay, I put a thin coat and the top was very, I made sure that I sanded it down and got it really smooth. And then I measured lace that I bought on Amazon. I usually buy a lot of my stuff on Amazon because it's convenient. That's the truth, because it's convenient. And I measured and I cut it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna glue it. I use tacky glue. That's my number one. I also use hot glue, but those are the two glues that I use. The most, I get good results. They both dry clear, and I've never really tried to move on. If it's not broke, don't fix it, right? So these have always worked really well for me. So you just dot, dot, dot. And then you're gonna wrap the cake. Like this. Just gently push, and the back, whichever seam is the straightest, you'll put on the outside. And then just gently push down. You'll get a little glue on your hands. I can feel it coming through, but it's okay. Just gently tap or push down. A little bit more in back. And then I also go around on the top and make sure that edge is sticking. Super easy. Okay, and then, so that's one step. And then that glue has to dry so you can move on to the next step. Okay, so this one's all dry. Okay. All right, so then second, you want to get a little bit of glue. Oh, sorry, paint. You're going to want white paint. And you go around the bottom. Because we're going to put a border right here. A double border, actually. Okay, you're going to need a star tip. Your star tip. And you're going to need a petal tip. This. Okay. And then I always start in the back at the seam and make your shell border. Hopefully you can see that. You just push and release, push and release. And I always get the best control if, I'm gonna say no more than 4 inches between the tip and my grip and the frosting. I see a lot of people trying to pipe with 6 or more inches of frosting between the tip and your grip, like where your pointer finger hits your thumb. And that could make you shake a little bit because of the pressure that you need to apply. So I usually squeeze the bag a little bit closer to the tip, just about 4 inches. And there's usually some hanging out in the back. Make sure it doesn't spill out of the back of your bag. It's easier for me to apply the pressure like that. So that's the shell border. And then for the petal tip or rose tip, we're gonna put the skinny side facing up. And again, start at the seam and just go back and forth. Pressure, release, pressure, release, pressure, release. And this is kind of folded over on top of each other. So you push and release, push, release, push, release. Okay, and you go all the way around the cake. So you have a double border. I'll make a second part to this video.